And you're with Martine on Lake Macquarie FM, the new 97.3. And as promised, I have with me a lovely local. Welcome aboard, Melissa.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in, and so early as well.
It is early, 7 o'clock in the morning to be here. Oh, wow.
It is. But you've left Nakita at home, the star of the show. She's in bed snoozing away, is she?
Yes,
getting her rest because
she's a grouch and she's horrible, and I've got to live with that part too.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you're a busy local mum. How many kiddies do you have?
I have four.
Four. And where does Nakita come in?
Nakita's the fourth.
Oh, the youngest.
Yes.
The baby.
Yes.
The baby.
I just had one just turned 18, 16 and 13.
Goodness
so it's been a hard stretch.
Yeah, busy. So we were blown away by this story, and we had to have you on, and we got you in straight away because things are happening quick for Nakita. She's only 12. She's in Year 6 at Budgewoi Primary School, and she is representing us,
New South
Wales, in shot put.
Yeah, she's done quite amazing. And she did the same thing last year for the first time ever picking up a shot put. Just seems to have that ability.
Yeah. So how did she get into this at the age of, I guess, 10 or 11 then?
No, last year.
Yeah, last year.
So
she was,
11-ish.
11-ish.
At school, carnival, just went, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try that. And she did. And she just kept throwing and just kept throwing and she just kept throwing. She's got a great technique. Arm goes out. No coaching. Only me.
That's amazing. Isn't that amazing that when kids do find their little niche and they find it? Because Nakita is a special needs kid.
She is.
Yes. Very special in so many ways.
Like all our children.
All of our children, yes.
Yeah, she's finally found something that she can do and she wants to. She wants to go out and practice.
Yeah,
but she knows she's not allowed over that oval without me.
Good on her.
Yeah.
And I was blown away last year at the Pan Pacific Games. She came third, and she shot putted 800 metres.
Well, no, she ran the 800 metres and then ended up doing the shot put.
Yes, sorry, yes. And I was going to say,
she would be.
Yes. Well, that's right. She ran the 800 metres. I mean, I can't even walk 800 metres, so she's done brilliant.
Some of the kids are amazing.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So she would have been a nervous wreck though. But she was
shaking.
To
I'm not going out there in front of all those people.
How many people were there at the Pan Pacific Games?
Easily. There was easily 2,000.
Yes,
there
a
were
packed
like
stadium.
12 different places there, from Fiji to New Zealand to wherever else in the Pan Pacific. But this year it is just the normal states of Australia,
for our special kids as well, that noise can be quite overwhelming. I mean, very daunting.
And you can see, like especially Nakita, her eyes start to change, and she sort of goes into a shell a little bit.
Of course,
but it's just that positive reinforcement. You can do this. Just go out and have fun.
Enjoy yourself. You have to focus.
And they get out there. You can see the girls in the group starting to socialise and trying to say, and they're not having great conversations or they're just having their own conversation at each other, but they're still there and they're having a go.
Oh, that's really sweet.
But it's very hard to actually achieve and to get there. Last year it was about $3,500 all up.
$3,500, oh my goodness.
Travel,
Wow.
accommodation, but the Pan Pacific last year was longer. There was a 9-day.
So do you guys, I mean, do you have to pay for your own travel down there?
Own travel, accommodation, food, everything.
Living, and then I guess while you're down in Melbourne, say this, you've still got a big family up here that still has to run, go to school, get fed and all of that. So this can be quite expensive, but I guess it could be quite prohibitive for a lot of families. A lot of families would be sort of making the decision, look, we can't afford this, which is a real shame.
It's a shame because the kids have achieved it, so they deserve, deserve that opportunity to go and have a go. And that might be Therefore, that might be where they excel. That might be where
Yes,
they
it's
go
gonna
on to
happen.
actually survive
Yeah.
in their lives to come.
So this
By
is an
travelling the
investment,
world.
really.
Yes,
an
definitely.
investment.
Yeah.
So you were telling me the costs of the uniform alone are like $400.
Yeah, and
for
depending
the
on what you
basic,
get and how many.
for the
for
basic uniform,
you
for
have
them
to
just to get
have-
out there and do it.
Yeah, you have to have the actual uniform to go round
Yes,
and do
yeah.
like the opening ceremony,
Sure.
closing ceremony. Then you have to have their competing uniform.
Of
You have to have a
course.
certain hat. You can't use one hat. That you can buy that,
Oh.
but you have to use a certain hat
Oh
for
my
the.
goodness, this is complicated.
It's so beautiful.
I hope you're on it with the
I
forms
started,
and,
but we had a
and
hot day,
ordering.
stinking hot day straight after. The actual state was only on the 31st and 1st
Right.
of October,
yes.
November.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it
we
all
haven't
happens.
had much time.
No.
Then last year we did have a bit more time because we didn't have to go until the beginning of December.
Yeah.
Whereas this year we're going the 23rd to the 27th
Okay.
of October.
Of October. Yeah. Well, it's a lot on families to come up with the funds themselves, and so looking at donations, looking at some sponsorship as well from companies, perhaps. Any little bit helps. I mean, we were even talking about, you know, if people donated even Coles cards, Coles vouchers to help feed your petrol when you're down in Melbourne, or
Yeah,
for
but you
the
can get
kids
the
back
petrol
up here.
vouchers. You can
Yes,
get all
yeah.
those, which then people might not feel as scared to actually hand over to a complete
Rather
stranger
than cash,
because
yes,
they've got to use.
Yes,
But
people are very generous, and I know that that the Hali here
Oh.
have been brilliant, as they always are. They've really come up trumps
the
again
Hali,
for you guys.
the Hali and their patrons,
Mm,
thank you,
yeah.
because honestly, without their support, I don't think we would be able to achieve it.
No, and David just rolls over and says, "Yep, come on, we're going to support a
Do you
local."
want to sit in that corner, that corner? What do you want? Like, yes.
Yeah. So they helped you out last year in your
Last
your
year,
effort,
in trying to sell. Last year, tickets were $2, and we had like 15 books
Wow.
to sell. This year, we had 7 books at $5 a ticket.
Right.
So we actually got, I think, a little bit less money this year, but the tickets were more expensive for the printed off regulated tickets. So they basically cover the actual uniforms, that type of stuff.
Yes.
But then you get a percentage left over, which is probably going towards, whether it's a plane flight or petrol. Last year we flew to Adelaide.
Wow.
I wasn't driving to
Yes,
Adelaide.
no,
with her
that's
in
a
the
big-
car,
no, that's
but then
a
I was
big trip,
concerned. I was concerned about the plane trip.
Of course, yeah.
She just sat there.
You've got to
and-
weigh up what's going to be perhaps easiest for all the family as well
Yes.
when you're trying to
Definitely.
manage these
Yeah,
things.
well, last year in Adelaide, they gave us passes for travel. We didn't have to pay for the buses, train, or
Okay, yes, yeah,
the
transport,
trams
yes,
and transport,
yes, yeah.
all of that.
That's
Whereas
handy.
this year, that hasn't come into the equation because
So you
it's
have to
not
pay for all that once you get
Pan-Pacific.
off the
Yes. So
off
it's
the
like,
plane.
do I fly and then do that, or do I drive and I can stop? We can just sort of breathe along
So
the
you've got to
way
think of
of
some
which way.
options.
But then, is petrol going to be
Yes,
a bit expensive
yeah.
because it is quite high at the
Yeah,
moment?
exactly.
Because
You've got to work that out, don't you? Because we've worked out, we go up to our family, mine and my husband's family both in Brisbane. So we often, it's cheaper for us to catch a flight than it is actually to drive up and have to stop overnight. Go figure.
So if you
Go figure,
So if you
yeah.
fly, then you've either got to hire a car.
Well, that's the problem.
See,
Yeah, and that can
was
be
probably
expensive.
something else that maybe someone might know
Yes, yes.
or have the ability to go, well, yeah, you can hire a car at the other end and here's
Yes,
the payment for that.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Okay.
Charmhaven Shell has allowed you to
They've
for
got a
people to
bucket.
make sponsorship too.
Yeah, they've got a bucket in there
That's
for anybody
amazing.
just to put their loose change or donations in there. So that's their opening hours. It's on their counter to the right hand side.
Oh, good on Charmhaven Shell for doing
yes,
that.
thank you
The
very
community
much again.
really has come out, yeah. So if people do want to contribute to this, perhaps there are businesses, how can they get on to you?
Well, the easiest 2 points would be the Hali.
Yes.
And I'm sure if someone walked in there and said, look, I've got this, this and that, the Hali is not going to say, oh, no, we don't take it.
Oh, no,
there's a big
be,
bucket
yes,
in there. They've got enough, they will sort it out and they will get it to me.
Yeah.
There's no issue there.
That's fantastic.
And the shell,
yes,
I'm sure, would do the exact same.
And if you do, and if people want to get onto our Facebook page as well and message us, we can easily pass it on to you as well.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you so much.
No, that's okay.
Brilliant.
No, and we'll pop up your details as well on our Facebook page so people can get onto that. But get onto Late Mac Life with Martine on FM97.3 and message me, and we can easily sort these things out, because you need it. When are you jetting off?
Technically the 22nd in the afternoon.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll
countdown.
probably do- and it's not long at all,
Yes,
like 2 and a bit later.
Yes, yeah.
It won't take long.
And when she'll have to have some time off school.
She will, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And are you bringing some kiddies down with you? What's the arrangements? Well, you don't know yet?
I don't know. I took the elder sibling last year. I might take the next one down, because she's old enough to be supportive and to actually help me when and if I need a hand with Nakita, and or to settle if Nakita's overwhelmed too much,
Yes, yeah.
or I need to just run and have a little break because everything's too much.
Yeah, excellent. Well, it sounds like you've got a bit of organising to do,
Definitely.
and depending,
Better head off now and
you
keep
better
going.
but as well, you need to work out what is in the fun box, so you can work out whether it's a fly, drive, or how it's going to go.
Yeah. So the quickest and the best part would be if everyone can just dig deep, have a look as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Then I can do work the fly drive, because you keep looking online at ticket prices. One day they'll be this price, next time they've gone up by $20, but they can come back, you know.
Yes, it's all over the place. Yeah, even if someone could give you some advice, wouldn't it be great if there was a real estate, travel agent who could work some things out for you? We'll have, He has he? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Aussie knows everyone. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Melissa. I appreciate that, and all the very best to Nakita.
I appreciate the support you.
Well, and also the kiddies as well at home, who are all, because if one member of the family is into sport or something like this, the whole family is into it.
They've all had their turns. You're
They've all had
definitely
their turn,
right.
Yeah, good on you. Well, you're a great local mum, and she is a brilliant little kitty. And this could be the next. We could see her in the green and gold, perhaps.
Definitely.
All the best, Nakita, and I'm sure that she is listening to us right now. Is she crawling out of bed right now as a 12-year-old? It's hard when you're 12, isn't it?
Yeah, all everything happening in the world. Year 6 farewells coming up as well.
Oh, it all
transition
happens.
to high school. Ooh.
Yeah. Good on you. Well, you're becoming a veteran of it, though.
Oh yes, the last one.
I'm going to give Nakita hippie shake. How's that?
Oh, yes.
I love that one.
I
Thank you so much. We'll have to have you back to let us know how it all went. Love to hear. Love to hear.
I can do that maybe a bit later.
Definitely.